So I could be like, please, women, notice me. And
Fair.
this 24 hours later, multiple men are costering me on the street. I never felt so personally insulted by the universe. Like,
but the opposite I wanted.
Was not happy.
Yeah.
With the blanket, you're giving off some Virgin Mary's vibes.
Yeah, because it's blue.
I definitely disappoint Joseph and Gabriel if that was the case.
Probably Virgin Mary wasn't virgin either. It's just a rumor.
Just a really trusting husband. That's what that is. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to Valendale, where we fucking have this dire quest with these assholes, and we're all awesome. Anybody who wants to introduce themselves, go fucking nuts.
Hi,
I'm an
an
asshole.
awesome asshole.
I'm an asshole.
I like Toro.
Yes.
All right, and there you have the group that is with us today. And from there, I'm just gonna remind everybody the last time we were here, the group interacted with a dragon known as the Floating Ember, who kind of gave a little bit of a lore dump on why the red faction has expanded so aggressively and rapidly, and the group now realizes there's a larger scope and a more narrow vision of the leader of this group, as the first spark, the mother of the dragon you met, has been aggressively moving to expand. The group was led out by a half-dragon Arax who, as polite as he could be, now the group is left with a choice on what to do next. And they have sending stones if they would like to talk to the home village. They have a means of contacting people who live who knows where. And they have an open invitation to the south of the village from the clan chief that they rescued from the the would-be amputation. Well, no, he did get amputated. So.
The alligators.
Yes, the amputee alligators, who,
Crack a crack.
Yes.
Crack.
No.
Greplick.
And Crick and Greplick. That's right.
This is your own fault.
Listen, sorry for having dynamic names.
No, but like, when I was like, this NPC is called Luke, and you were like, Luke, and then now you know why.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's been a constant source of, anyway.
That just reminds me of when, at one point, Sammy goes, what's the name of this stork or whatever? And I was like, Kevin. His name is Kevin.
That helps.
Kevin the Stork. Kevin the Stork.
As Kevin
world.
flies overhead, the group
Kevin.
is left with a very important choice.
I kind of feel like we should go to Grappagrek.
You think we should go see the lizards?
Well, okay, here's my logic. I don't think the village is gonna tell us a particularly encompassing version of why we just found what we found and what we were told. And I don't think I can cope with being lied to in my face about what we just experienced.
I don't know that. I think we're starting to hit the bounds of the village's knowledge.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think in a large part they probably still think that we're breaking up goblin camps. They maybe don't realize that there's a masterminded dragon.
I think we should message them to warn them that this might be a lot bigger than they think.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should head there. I don't think there's anything there innately for us right now.
We still have the sending stones, right? The sending stones are from the village, not from...
Yes.
Okay.
I think it makes sense to get more information, so I am pro Grippagrack, Grackle.
But...
Fracko Rock. I'm pro Fracko Rock.
Can you map us? showing
But-
them up, because I think to go to that place we go through the village, or at least very near.
Do you think it would be worthwhile informing the other group
We are
of like the whoever my blue shiny cousin who's having whatever that guy? I got a bottle full of smoke and I can call him that way.
Yeah, I think we should warn every ally, learn everything that we can. But I do think after that it might make sense to go to the village, because we might be due for like downtime, rearming, repairs kind of vibe as well.
So do we want to? I mean, we can. How far is this place that we're going?
I'm drawing it, I think, if I'm doing it right.
Oh, I need to open.
Yeah.
Roll20.
Do we? Oh, mighty powers that be! How far away are we?
We are like several days from the village, and then from there another several days to the south.
And you're adding a day or two just by going to the village instead of making a straight
Straight line.
beeline. Yep.
Well, I don't think we need to go to the village. I think. Well, I have plenty of stuff. I just really would like to go to sleep at some point, but we can do that out here. Don't need to go to the village for that.
Have we leveled up since the last time we went to the village? No.
Wait. Technically, yes, but like,
Yeah, we should all be level 5, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Level 5.
If it's that far away, should we try the allies in the forest first, and then because we could do, I'm assuming, with a small amount of recuperation.
Yes, I don't know that they would take us anywhere, but they might at least come to us.
Should we warn Charlie the big mouse bass? What was his name?
Bundle
Barnabas.
Snatch.
Barnabas.
Barnabas.
Bundle. That's like the most British thing that's ever come out of your face. Oh,
What-
we're going to catch the bundle snatch.
What's funny is I totally believed it. I was like, Sage knows. It's
The
bundle
way
snatch.
that I was like, yeah, that's it.
And he's like, actually, it's Barnabas, which in comparison to everything else is a fairly regular name.
I can't win
the
for
one we
losing.
can't remember.
Right? Like, I give, and I give.
Barnabas is one I remember. It makes sense to me.
We need Rev to illustrate a bestiary. How do you pronounce that word? A monster
As far as
manual?
I know, you said it
Bestiary.
right.
Yeah,
A bestiary
bestiary.
with all the names.
Barnabas.
That's what it is.
I don't think Barnabas is even on this plane anymore. If the way he said things makes me think he just swam back through the sand and into.
Also, the dragon said that he didn't care about these safe spaces and safe spots. So maybe he's in danger too.
The dragon doesn't care about safe spaces.
Yeah, he said something about that. That probably meaning that the artifact in the village is gonna be useless against his mummy.
Right.
Maybe.
I think
He was a real mama's boy.
He was.
The other thing that's interesting is the few questions I asked about the turtle. I felt like they were oblivious.
Yeah. Which is
They didn't have any idea about the dragon turtle.
maybe the
So-
turtle is fake? Because dragons can fly. So wouldn't he like be up high and see that, oh, that's a big turtle?
But maybe
I mean,
it is
if
that big.
They're
And it's
submerged and
only the
quiet
top of
under
the
the
shell.
water. Yeah.
I mean,
It would be cool if there was a turtle bigger than a dragon.
okay, I maybe it's just me, but like, wouldn't like if the turtle's big enough that 2 days barely covers any of it,
Mhm.
isn't that like a turtle so gargantuan that it's like a planet? It's huge.
Maybe
That's
not
true.
a planet,
Yeah,
but
It's got
maybe
its own
like
like gravity.
Continent was the word that was used.
Continent,
Yeah.
yeah.
Australia was mentioned, I
Yeah.
think.
What?
Yeah.
What's the turtle's name?
Well, after
Absolutely.
like looking at a map, Australia's way too fucking big. We'll retcon
Yeah,
that
it
to a
is.
more functional fucking size at some point. But yeah,
Okay.
it's fucking gigantic.
Can we do it this way? Actually, can the frame of reference be our current map? How many of our current maps
Squares.
Oh, I see what you're
Squares.
saying.
How many squares?
is there like 5 more squares to the right that we just haven't mapped yet?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, easily 5 on each side, and I think that would probably be the giant, full encompassing of the map. That's
Okay.
fucking
Okay.
huge. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost the continent of Wild Mountain if you take it by comparison. That's
All right, then.
it's like it's probably 2/3 the size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
I see
know
that
this-
dick. I see that dick.
Oh shit! You found it.
I was like,
Did
wait
that
a minute.
weeks ago.
My dick radar's going off, but I can't seem to find it. Sorry.
Tiny penises.
Where you go, my day.
Just so the
Where
whole
did
of
you
the stream can see it as well.
I see.
Zoom in on this gnarly bastard.
You awful monsters.
That's,
What this says down there? Grapple crack.
Yeah.
That's- yeah.
Grapple Rock.
That's the village, right?
Fraggle Rock.
I
That's
thought it was
Come
Concalia.
on to Fraggle Rock.
You actually didn't get a name.
Yeah, we had
The-
the name Concaila, or something like that.
Yeah, Conkaila is their god. He was praying to it. And I guess everybody roll me insight checks real quick because you're thinking about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me if you get above 15. No, 12.
16.
Oh.
I am
Nice.
not good at that.
Ooh, I got a 16.
All right.
I got
some
a
16s.
22.
Shit.
Oh, I did okay at that.
All right. Well,
I did very
oh,
okay.
fuck. So everybody got it. You as like you actually have a moment to like breathe and think, and you're kind of putting thought to it. The entire area seems to have been spoken about with reverence, and they may very well worship the entire area as a god.
Interesting.
Yes.
The drag?
No, the green
The
down here.
The swamp.
yeah,
Oh,
The,
the
the
green.
reptilians.
the
Wait,
swampy swamps.
is that the green goblins or is that the lizards?
Those are
Both.
green goblins.
Okay.
Both. There's each like color contains multitudes. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So I guess my question is, do I pull the bottle of smoke now and sort of see how that interaction goes, and then head to Fraggle Rock?
You are fully
Uh,
right outside the mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
Just as
Why
a-
Well,
do you
we'll-
want to
we'll-
go to
we'll-
the south?
walk away.
All
To
right.
talk to the.
Can we
the-
be
the-
like, is it upwind when they can't smell you?
Yeah.
Basically, I don't think we should be perceivable by the wind or the sound or the sight.
I think we could. What time is it? Ro. What time? Where?
Let me look at the sky and ask the wind.
The wind cries Mary.
The wind isn't a virgin. What?
Like a virgin.
Then let me think.
Blowing for the very first time. But
Like 2, 3-ish. You spend a little time sussing out and talking with the dragon and coming back up, and it was about midday when that happened, right? Because you had to walk and then yeah. So we'll say around 1 or 2.
Okay,
And
so we got several hours of walking time before the sun goes down.
What do you want to
Let's
talk
walk.
about with the lizard folk?
Well, I want to tell them about the dragons. And
Okay, but I
see
think
if
the
they
village
have.
is more important, at least to
Well,
me.
that's a sending stone.
Yeah, do that.
So let's get away from here. Let's walk away. And I'm gonna just between me and him, I'm just gonna start gently guiding us away from the mouth of the cave and on our walk away.
Wait, do we need to resolve stealing any gems? Did we do any stealth checks? Steal
No,
checks?
because Anthrax was watching us
Yeah.
Oh,
very
that's
closely.
fair.
He rolled inside, I think.
Is he still standing? I'm gonna look over my shoulder and see if he's still back there.
Yeah, he's waiting. He's like in the car and kind of looking at you guys like, where the fuck are you in my driveway? Kind
Oh
of.
god,
But
damn it.
yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Gives a nod.
We're trying to reach you
jingle
about your
bell.
car's extended warranty.
Don't forget to send Shelly the casserole recipe. It was good. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go. Fuck these guys. Bunch of assholes anyway.
I second that opinion.
We didn't get any gems, and I'm sad.
Yeah.
My dwarven soul is.
I'll cast minor illusion on a rock that I found on the ground, and I give it to him. And be like, it'll last for a little while.
And you get a fist-sized sparkly ruby. Just beautifully cut, manifest, like, just this is what a dwarf lives for. This
gonna
kind
contest.
of jewelry.
Smells like a turd.
Contest stealth with perception to see if I recognize that it's fake or that I saw you do the.
Oh, you have
fakeness.
advantage to know if this is fake or not the second you touch it.
A 6 perception.
Luckily, you have. Holy shit.
3.
You're so happy. How'd they get this ruby? Oh my god. And they gave. And that's what brothers do. You know? That's what brothers do. They give you the big ruby.
I don't show emotion, but I wipe a single tear. In my jacket. All right. Wasn't a
So,
waste.
Ty,
I kinda
send
feel
the
bad
message.
now.
I assume you have the stone.
Okay. Oh. Well,
You are the
send-
mule of the group, so
Literally, Slobberknock is the mule of the group. Please
Well,
don't
yeah.
forget that. He exists.
I'll
Say his name.
slow.
I'll pull out the sending stone. And I'll kind of look it over. Well, I'll just knock on it because I've never used the sending stone before. Oh, did we just lose Jacob? Oh, okay.
When you knock on it, you feel like when you hit it, you feel the lips indent, and like that's it. Like you knock on it,
Okay.
and the lips go in each time.
Okay.
And then you kind of hear out of the side that's shaped like an ear. Hello?
Who am I talking? Hello? Who am I talking
This isn't
to?
a toy. This is serious
we got-
business.
Okay, but I didn't know how it worked. All right, calm down. Who am I talking to? Who is this?
This is obviously you can tell just for it's a gnome. It's not any gnome that like you're super familiar with, like one of Philomena's 50 some odd cousins that are in the village. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you go give this sending stone to I just lost his name. The big dwarf Zappa. Can you go give this sending stone to Zappa? Please?
And what is this pertaining to?
The goblin hordes.
Thank you. Just a moment. I heard on your thing. It's just
I like put it at arm's length away from me, and I leaned over and I'm like, what's with that? Sounds so weird. Doesn't that sound weird?
We didn't hear anything.
you hear another sound come out of the ears like, oh, okay. So what? You got something to report, right? And you know right
Yeah.
away. You know, yeah.
Yeah, we got a big problem. Far bigger than me, big problem. uh, um, there is a dragon, multiple dragons, actually, that are controlling or organizing the goblins. And they intend to go scorched earth.
The first spark. The name.
Yeah, the big dragon is called the First Spark. The dragon we just spoke with is called Belinda Rowe. What was her name?
Floating Ember.
Floating Ember.
Fucking dragons. This close. How far away are you now?
3
Oh,
days?
how far away are we? A couple
don't
days.
remember.
A
3 or
couple
4
days
days.
east.
Like 4 or 5 if you take
4 or 5 days east.
northeast.
We're by an old mining facility, and it's being mined actively by this dragon and what I guess I will call blobs with eyeballs
And arms.
and arms.
Necromantic horrors.
Yeah, that necromantic horrors. They're
That
dead
means-
pieces, and they're mining gems, and there's half dragons and a big dragon down there. Lots of half dragons.
A guy called Sednis.
And yeah, there's a guy called Redness that is bringing things back to life. We also killed a lot of zombies in the last place we went that was also probably old mining stuff. But there's a lot of mining tracks that blew up one of the mining tracks. So maybe I'd put a dent in something.
Just above table. That was a burial cairn. Before the first place you went was
the
a
first
burial
place,
cairn,
yeah.
not a mine.
I don't know that I would comprehend that.
Oh,
Maybe
fair.
he would.
Fair.
But yeah, both places are underground with lots of railroad tracks with I don't know if you know about any of this stuff. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Oh shit. And when you hear the voice again in the background, you can just hear people like running and moving. It's what was once like somebody on the phone and people being quiet was now a more hectic situation. He goes, "All right, I'm gonna need y'all to stay as far away from the village as possible. We do not know if they will track you, so do not come here."
We're
Period.
not. We're gonna go south to a town of alligator dragon. They're alligator. What are they?
Lizard folk.
So just
Lizard folk.
Yeah.
We're gonna go south to a town of lizard folk and let them know.
I'll assume you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and I'll trust you on it.
Anyway,
Thanks for keeping in touch. Have you seen any of our other groups out there? This has been one of the first communications from our scouts that we've gotten in a couple of days.
no, we haven't been back towards the village at all. We've just kept going east.
All right.
We met some from the Kukahuta clan.
Yeah, we randomly ran into the other group for a little bit, but it was only one person, so
Harold is dead for real this time.
I don't think he did. Oh yeah,
Harlan.
Harlow's
Harlow.
dead.
He
Harold?
Harold.
Harold,
Thank you.
Harold,
Harold.
Harold is dead,
Son.
but he was not dead when you thought he was dead, but now he is dead.
It's gonna be fun telling that to his parents.
That's what?
Yeah, Harold's been alive this whole time. He only just died a few days ago.
Oh, that's true.
And that's probably true of a couple other people. There are a couple other people in the camp that were from us that are still alive, but are not coming back to the village. Don't ask me to remember their names. I don't remember much of anything.
You seem to remember quite a bit, and I appreciate it. Is Ham still okay? You're obviously in fine spirits.
He's great.
All right.
He's enjoying his giant red ruby.
I found Oh, you were out of mine. Okay. What about Rosehip
They're both still with me.
and young Normanson?
They're fine. We're all still alive. We're good. I could do with a few less holes in my body, but I'm sure they'll heal up over time.
I wish I could do more to help, but right now, there's no mention that y'all are on your own. So make smart decisions.
We made it this far.
Remember, you've got each other.
Do we have any weapons that can kill dragons?
Yeah, do you know how to kill that? Do you know how to kill dragons, Zappa?
The same way I would kill most things, hit them till they stop.
I don't know. That would be the best option for a dragon, but
I
Alright.
did not say it was the best option. I said it's the option I got.
If you think of anything,
Oh,
Let
trust
us-
me, we'll be working on stuff on our end. If we got anything we can do to help, we'll do what we can for you as well. But I'll tell you now, and you should already know this, prioritizing the village is our top priority.
yeah.
of course.
So,
Okay. Talk to you later, Zappa. Bye bye.
wait.
What?
On your map, if you look at it, all right, do you have it out?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. On your map, to the west of the west of the village, directly west, you'll see on the map that there's a lone tree out in the middle of nowhere. Yep, you literally fucking circled it. That ball's right there. Thank you. I appreciate it, as always. Your butt. But yeah, this tree will have a dual pond kind of. No, let me stop. There's just a tree that has some stuff that you might be able to use. It's more or less an emergency stash that we've kept for, well, worst case scenarios like this. And we can't have somebody come to the village, but we still need to help them. So
Also, the whole time I said east, I meant west.
I knew what you
But-
meant.
I don't know directions.
I even
Rose should
corrected you
probably
wrong,
be doing
so-
the talking. It's okay. All right, so we're going to a lone tree out in the middle of the forest as we go towards the town of Blizzard.
Yeah.
Can I go now, Zappa?
Yep. Stay safe.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right.
Good in here.
All right.
Tuck it away. Yeah, you were right. They didn't know anything, and all they did was panic. So I'm glad we didn't go back to them.
Yeah.
South to
the
Lone
tree.
Tree.
And I'm assuming we walked like an hour away from the thing to do the call. So is there like,
I figured after you
Oh.
got a little bit, you were walking and talking. You know what I mean? It's not a
Yeah.
stationary fucking thing. Just no
And it's been
wires.
like a 2-minute conversation. It's
Yeah.
not like
So, I think maybe we go to this tree, get what we need to get, and then signal for the.
well, maybe we
could-
shouldn't
could tell- I
signal
don't-
your cousin when we are at the secret tree.
We shouldn't, or we should.
We shouldn't.
Why not? It's
We
just
could
a
do it
secret.
now or we could do it after.
I just figured. I don't know that we do want to do it in the forest while we have a little bit of coverage, because this is a bottle of never-ending smoke.
Yeah, maybe we do it
Gonna-
after we get the provisions,
All
but
right.
far away from the tree. I
Okay.
don't want them stealing our stuff.
Well, we're probably gonna take all the stuff that's there. Anyway, okay, let's go. And I will start trucking.
All right. The group finds their way through the thick forest. You find yourself following Dor and Caractacus as they seem oddly familiar with forest terrains. And they move and kind of mix between animal trails and like small, I guess, like water inlets that aren't really like, it's just paths that water take not like any kind of river or stream or anything like that. But just real off the beaten path kind of paths.
I follow him, trying to absorb knowledge,
All right, all right.
how to move around.
Nice. Yeah. Give me a insight for that. To try to read them.
13.
Nice. That's not bad. Yeah, you're seeing some of the stuff he's seeing, but every like so often he'll kind of pick something up that you didn't even notice as he alters trail and kind of moves into like a more naturey space. Like you realize you're good at this, but some people just live this. Like that, you know what I mean? The difference between being trained and being like just living, you know?
I'm gonna say it was a survival check instead of insight.
Oh,
It's the same number, but
fair.
it makes more sense to me.
Yeah. Oh, it was, yeah, that's fair. Survival works. Either one. But yeah, you can tell that as Door's moving, I'll give you both. Fuck it. Because I fucked up a little. But you can tell that he's a little surprised at the moment. But he's not really up for saying much. He's got he contains multitudes, but is a quiet fellow. And from here, if we'll have Ham. No, just so I don't hear this. We're gonna have roll because we know how. If Ro doesn't roll, I get stabbed. Just roll a regular die 20, no bonuses or nothing, please.
Damn.
Oh. That means your next one's going to be a 19 or some shit.
Oh, is this for the portent?
No. This isn't for portent. No, this is like just a journey roll. And yeah, this wooded area. Oh shit. I'm going to need a nature check from Chick or survival check, I guess.
Or no. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
8. If it's survival, it's 8.
All right. Yeah, you're focusing too much on whatchamacallit to really pick up on any flora or like mushrooms or things that you can pick on your way. You're more focused on how he's traveling as opposed to like what's around where we're traveling. But I also think that Ham was about that too, or was Ham just for food? Like foraging?
Yeah, I was all food.
All right, then a survival check if you would, please.
$17.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can tell. Like you're like, oh, these. As you go down animal trails, you're like, holy shit, these. You know, whoever this door person is that you've come to trust your life with, definitely knows their stuff because they simultaneously are keeping us away from predation paths and more on the line of like small deer cuts through the woods. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And you can tell that when you want to find something to like hunt or eat, it's not going to be far away. Just the way you're traveling. Like you can see a couple directions where like there's like good foliage to eat, you know, some spaces for smaller rodentia to hide. Like this is a real solid place for hunting. Yeah, that's.
Is it possible to find some like little bones?
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 She can make a skeleton puppet.
Find?
It's
Not so much as make.
By the way,
you can't make. Well, you can make bones, but they're not. That you have to wait for them to be craftable if you make bones.
Ham, your ruby is now just back to your left.
Well, he wouldn't know that because he put it away. It's still hefty ruby in his pocket. It's Schrodinger's ruby now.
It's Schrodinger's ruby. We won't know if it's real until I check on it.
Yep. It's Schrodinger's ruby right there. All right.
Can I roll for bones?
Yeah, sure. Roll. This is
Roll the bones to find some bones.
What am I rolling for bones?
survival. Sorry.
Survival.
Roll a creepy check? What the fuck do you want bones for?
It's a spell. Do I find a bone?
Wait, for a spell? Then yes, you find a bone easily. I didn't know it was. I thought you were just doing stuff. Like if it's for components, let me know and I'll work that in a more fun way.
It's I think I picked up augury as one of my like you're a learning wizard or whatever.
Yes.
You have to have like gem inlaid sticks, but we couldn't get gems. Dragon bones, but I think if I put something in a bone or like oracle cards, basically it's about having like a soothsaying thing. So I was gonna look for some bones.
Okay, then in that case,
And then I was gonna like filigree the bones.
No, that's fucking awesome. I like that. That's if I'd have known I have something for that, and even if this is okay, yeah, you find bones.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. But if you want something for spells, because I don't want to just like retcon stuff to do something that I think would be cool for this, because I want you to have that. But like
for now, I've got some bones. We'll talk about after game.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. You have bones aplenty. 5
Make
bones.
a puppet.
Yeah. You got 5 bones.
One for each finger.
They're mostly like bird bones. They're small, light, hollow. You know, they're
When I was a kid, this is a real story. This is above table. I used to have these weird homemade Jenga blocks because for some reason we couldn't afford Jenga blocks, so we made some. And I used to, as like a 6-year-old, throw them on the ground and pretend to be looking at them. And my mom would go, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I would go, "Shh, the bones are speaking."
I'm gonna pretend that's a story.
That's a story Ham told.
Yeah.
I love that because I too had unconventional Jenga, but rather than handmade, it was like adult party game Truth or Dare Jenga blocks. But I was like 6, so
I used
like
to play
sit
with
on the lap of the player next to you, and I'm there like hee hee.
used to play with a bone spell that owls throw up.
Oh, an owl
Usually
pellet.
dismantling and clean the bones.
An owl pellet, yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting now that I think about it, but
It's just
it was
for
cool, all
bones.
these nice
Like-
little bones.
Lot
It's just-
worse things you could be picking apart as a kid.
That's true.
Gross.
You telling that story,
It's
there
chicks.
there are some times where it doesn't surprise me that Martha reacted the way she did to you. Something.
I think it's sort of co-constructed.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine, if you're going to treat me this way, then this is how I'm going to act.
Feed the fire. Do it for the reaction.
Exactly. Okay,
So where have we got to?
To the tree.
We're walking. We're bicker walking,
Yeah.
and
Have we
above
got to the
table
tree?
talking.
No, the tree is a couple days away.
The tree.
Oh.
Jesus,
We're
so far.
Walking. We're walking.
I'm so tired of walking. Walk so much. You know,
you do.
I wonder if you could take one of those carts that they had back there, and maybe like, I got like that thunder wave, right? Okay, so hear me out. We all get in the cart, and it's got the wheels on it, right? And then I like thunder wave in the opposite direction of the way we want to go. And what if we just like fly the other direction on it because it's got wheels?
But without the rails, it was very tiny wheels. We were gonna probably fall.
Maybe we could find bigger wheels.
I raise you that I learn a frost spell and I freeze the ground in front of us, and
Right.
we use that as a smooth enough surface for the wheels.
Damn it, we should have grabbed the card.
While we're doing this though, and we're looking for a good campsite to kind of like before we get to this tree, I would like to do a thing. Um, the thing being, is it fortunate friendship? No, there's one. I got a thing that I needed to use. Come back to me. I'll work it out.
Could you send your crow and have him just scout ahead and maybe see if we can find somewhere to rest for the night that's
Yeah.
maybe a little tucked away.
Yeah, I
Uh,
can do that.
I do have this spell that can make everything really quiet. I don't know if we want to try and be stealthy, like sleep within a bubble of quiet. That could be detrimental, but could also be helpful. I don't know.
Yeah, you use it to kill those guards in the mine. Not in the mine, the previous of the mine, the crypt.
Yeah. Oh, that was a crit. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yep. So just a thought. I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea, but it might not be a good idea either, because someone could just come and kill us in our sleep.
If we're talking about setting up like a campsite, I've got basically 2 spells left, but I could use detect thoughts to see if I can sense the humanoid thoughts in 30 feet. And then like we could set up and be setting up, and then once we're set up, I'll do it, and then I'll kind of sweep if anyone's like walk around the camp and sweep to see if there's a humanoid around that's watching us.
Okay. That sounds like a pretty good plan.
Okay, I'll do that then.
I'm gonna start putting the wires tied with metal stuff so it makes noises.
Okay.
Paranoid alarm.
That would be helpful too. Theo, do you want her to roll for her bird for a place for us to camp for the night?
No need.
No.
You'll actually, if you even look at the map, there is like basically a little pocket where there's no enemies, and like in this Woodley area, where there's no red dots, and
Yeah.
you find yourself on the edge of the forest, and more or less a little enclave of like thick trees and brush that's seems to have been previously used as like a deer, like a herd sleeping area. So it's just flattened out grass. It looks fucking perfect.
I'd preferably want a bit of tree cover.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
cover
inside
over.
the trees.
Okay,
It's-
so
yeah,
then that's good. I put a little dot for reference for us, but yeah, that's good.
yeah, that works. That's solid. Yeah, thank you.
But we have to be aware that the red dots were taken days ago and they keep moving.
This is
Right.
true.
So just be, alert.
Oh, well.
All right. Anything you want to do now that you've found a place and you're setting up?
We're all gonna be resting and watching, so I think I'm good.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Um,
Yeah.
I'll take first watch because I normally do because I only need the trance hours. But before I do that, can I talk to Ham?
Don't ask me. That's 100%. Yeah.
Ham.
Help you, little miss.
Hi, Ham. I have a question. my question. When you do the metal stuff with the hammer,
No.
um, how do you do little bits?
Very carefully.
Hmm.
You want help doing something?
Yeah. I pull out my bones and I went and I like and I like point out the like you know where there's like muscle pits and stuff like in bones where tendons connect and stuff, and I like point them all out and I go, I want bits of metal that go into these bits, and then I want to trace the and then and like she's trying to do her best way of explaining like a fairly complicated concept with words she doesn't really use, and so she's
Mhm.
kind of scared of saying them wrong because she reads them in books, so she hasn't really said them out loud much, but she's
Right.
trying to explain like a filigree pattern around like the veins and pits in these bones, and she's like, is that a thing?
Yeah. Well, above table, we literally RP'd practicing this. Zappa made Ty and I actually practice this as something
I don't
in
think
one of
I
our.
know that.
Yeah. So I'm saying it just for the benefit of above table. So we literally could definitely do it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Ham would 100% know how to set up a makeshift furnace. So all we would need is or scrap metal, and we could literally do it wherever we are. So we just have to have scrap metal. I don't know, roll a luck check for scrap silver on hand.
No, it's okay. I'll bear that in mind. And she puts her bones away and starts like tracing her own fingers, working out how she wants the filigree to look. And she's like very happy, and she like kind of skips, but in a very like sideward motion rather than up and down. It's kind of like disjointed. Yeah. Like,
Exit stage right.
yeah.
Just a reminder that a lot of the weapons you've picked up from the defeated enemies are more or less scrap metal.
That's true.
I
We have
also-
scrap metal for sure.
in potentially for just picking up on the conversation, I also will like pull out a gold piece and say, you know, if she wanted it to be pretty.
Oh yeah, we have gold pieces.
Yeah, golden necklace. And also the wire I just set up is with the scraps of metal that we took from the time Geoffrey attacked us.
Yeah.
You could have it look gold.
So
Oh.
above table, we have shiny metal.
Yeah. I'll give
If
I'll give Ro a gold piece.
If ever it's gonna be like magical or a +1, or it needs to be a special kind of metal, we probably have to find it. But
It just has
currently,
to be,
for RP value, we have shiny metal.
it's like 25 gold pieces or something. So like maybe the necklace would be the best use.
And as you guys like kind of get like take off your armor and your clothes and get into your like camp gear, you realize there are some flecks of precious gems. Nothing worth anything, but like pressed into the bottoms of your shoes or maybe stuck in some of like the intricate lacing. It's not enough to sell, but maybe someone could do something with it.
Oh well, we don't need all that little gem flex when we got
Somebody
such a big
does.
ass.
Oh. I'm sorry, Ham. I just wanted to make you happy.
And yet you've done the opposite.
They do say that the road to Avernus is paved with the best intentions.
Is that what they say, Ro?
Inspiration.
Very specifically. Very specifically, they say.
Like ties in the process of like he's got his foot up and he's like pulling like pieces of ruby out of his shoes when that happens, and so this is the position he's in whenever he gets called up.
So here's what I'm gonna do, because I'm assuming the rock did come from the area of the cave.
Mhm.
I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna roll luck that there's something valuable inside it. Anything?
You pressure it, it will turn into a pearl.
Yeah, you can hit it with your warhammer, crack that bitch open.
Okay. What do you want? You want me to roll attack or
Mustify.
just a check?
It's must-
Yeah, roll something. Fuck it. Let's see what we got here.
Okay, I'll roll to attack it.
No, I don't. You don't need to
Oh.
roll to
Oh,
attack a stationary
smash.
item that's mostly in your hand. Like
Okay, good, because I was so
that's
low.
bananas. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you hit your toe or some shit. That's no.
That would be
Okay.
funny though.
Hey, luck, you just want me to do a d20?
Yeah, just give me a d20 and I'll. All right. You hit it, and it actually cracks real simple. And when you look inside, you're like, "What? It looks amazing. It's got this real circular design, and there's these little tiny little things that come off of it. It looks fucking awesome. You're not sure what it is. So,
It's a geode.
you found a fossil of a centipede. That's correct.
I found a
No,
centipede.
no.
fossil.
What, the Omastar and Omanite, one of those assholes.
Oh, trilobite.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Thank you.
Uh,
it?
No, but trilobite's a crab. But
Oh,
sorry,
Trilobite's the Kabutops one.
Yeah.
So
I
either
think
way,
the
you
trilobite's
just-
real. It's a shell.
yeah, it's just a fossil of a shell.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It looks
at
real
least
cool.
At least it's pretty. I'm sorry.
It's the first
I'm gonna start
fossil we've
collecting
ever
the-
seen.
I'm gonna start collecting the gem dust.
Oh well, that's more specifically for the sage's bones. Is why I did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, just making sure.
I'll help.
so
Like running the
just-
stick through the like divots of my shoe to like kind of pick out all of the gems, and I'm dumping them into Ham's hands.
It's not like there's tons of gems. There's like 12
No.
little
It's
flecks.
almost more like it's gonna be like a dye. We can powder it. So if we mix like a resin and dye it with the gem flecks, we could inlay like a
Something.
yeah.
that's a trilobite. They're like the little crabs.
Oh, that's cool. You actually have
You're
one.
referring. Yeah, I've got a few. Yeah, these depends on what they are, but they're like a squid with a shell. It's not quite a nautilus. It's a weird name. It's like Omnicarus or some shit. And this is a sea
Like
anemone.
Omanite. Anemone.
It
Why
is a
does it
similar
white
word.
it out? That's so stupid.
But they've got like
An
things that go
anemone.
down.
An
And then
anemone.
this one I found myself and is also an anemone.
An anemone.
Mm-mm.
Cute. I dig it.
But yeah, it's just
I dig
I love fossils.
I have this really flat stone that I never want to throw into a river to make, frog jumps and skips.
You're saving it for the one time when
Yeah,
the
for the one
devil
time. It's
comes
like
out of hell and
20 years
challenges
old
you
rock.
to a rock skipping contest, and you're like,
You fucked up, devil. Shit.
the fiddle music starts in the background.
Deer horn.
A deer horn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shark tooth.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
spend
thought
some
you
time.
said charcuterie for a second.
What?
She said something, and my brain heard. My tired brain was like charcuterie.
I made this knife.
Well, as long as we're sharing things that are special to us.
Right? Like, let's.
Wow,
Everybody's doing
wow,
something.
Wow,
It's show and tell.
she's
today.
like, I just want to show stuff.
It's my favorite thing to show people, if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna
I
spend
wanna
some time
Anybody
brewing
but me
potions.
don't want to see.
Yeah, you know how to do that. Roll a die 4.
A what?
Roll a die 4.
To show people my charcuterie board.
You, Rev.
For brewing a potion. Okay. 2.
You successfully make 2 healing potions. You have the ingredients.
I made
and stuff.
one because I
one.
don't have more vials.
Oh,
I have- Right now I have 3 healing potions in total,
all right.
and Ty and Ro each have a potion resistant
Poison
potion.
resistance.
All right.
That's the 5 vials.
I think I took it.
Well,
Nice.
if I'm gonna set up a makeshift forge,
I'll give
could
you
probably-
back a bottle because I think I used the poison resistance in the mine thing.
We did. I think it was weird because it was in between sessions, and I think we didn't use it at the end.
Okay.
For next time, we're going to a bog, so probably poisonous frogs or something.
Going to the bog, gonna fight a bunch of frogs.
All right. All right. Yeah. So that's what you guys do. You set up camp. You got first watch. Who's got second?
Me.
All right.
Am I gonna set up? Am I gonna set up a forge? Is your design ready?
Yes.
Are we doing this tonight?
Oh, roll.
Are we doing this tonight? Are we doing the filigree on your bones tonight?
Can we do it?
Honestly, it's
Right.
not hard work for them. They're you won't have the advantage because you won't have all the tools, but you'll still have a +2 to the roll. You know what I mean? So whatever.
I,
you
for
make.
one, would like to try.
Let's do it.
She like hands the bones.
Since I'm guessing it's Ty and Ham doing this together, I will give you the advantage. That's
Okay.
and +2, not just because of the helping, but because you're both intimately familiar with every part of this project. The only problem is you don't have like all the tools you would normally have, but like that's not something you can't overcome together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's super fine. What the fuck should I roll for crafting? Fuck.
I have Smith's tools.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think just roll Smith
Tool check.
tools with advantage and +2 to the roll. Yeah.
If I'm proficient, you want me to also add proficiency?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I'll roll. There's no ability modifier, right? Tools check is just a D20 plus proficiency.
Yeah. But you're gonna get a proficiency +2 and advantage, so +5 total
Yeah.
to your roll.
Okay. There's the first one. It's a 2, not that one.
Oh,
No, roll high.
What's
Right,
that? 11
right.
Okay, so +5. That's 16.
plus 5, 6, 16.
Yeah, that's not the worst. All right. You get the metal heated. You get kind of break it down. 16 resistance.
It's gotta be fluxed and have the impurities driven out. Maybe we have to roll again tomorrow night because the flux didn't work the best.
Basically, you purify you're able to purify the metal, but the scrap metal from the weapons had like a lot of impurities and things like that. So you didn't, and without the like proper, I don't want to say scraping tools, but like picking up the shit without the metal. From basically, you get a purified hunk of metal that can be used next time for the filigree.
Yay.
So, yeah,
We're
And
one
now
step closer.
now I'm hot.
that's right.
I fan him.
That can count as first watch, I guess. I was awake using the forge. So I'll go to bed.
Are we rolling for the watching,
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh,
or is just
it's already been rolled. Dun dun dun.
yeah? The roll is to see if we are caught off guard.
All right.
In case.
First watch.
Modify it.
Oops, sorry.
I was gonna say this is Ty talking. Like, I wish I could modify the sleep spell to just go around my nose so I could stop snoring so loud.
I just had my nose drilled out.
But yeah, so I guess so only Rev is sleeping for first watch.
Yes.
All right. Well, I mean, you guys had a few hours. You could have done that before like sleep time. You know what I mean, and rest were even needed. To be
Right.
fair. So, like, it's more like if you're like exhausted and hot after that, you can rest first and then take second watch. because Ro already said because they need the 4 that Rosehip has first watch.
That's such a clutch racial feature.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I will go to bed.
All right.
I like to think this entire time while Rose on watch, she's just like throwing the bones and learning how to read them for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a small fucking activity. You know what I
They're
mean?
just dancing in front of your face. You're just like,
Just prestidigitation, making them float in a circle.
As you do that, and your
Creepy
mind
dude.
kind of like sees the filigree pattern like that you want, you notice that small, almost imperceptible but still noticeable to the touch, little grooves are starting to appear on the bones in the pattern of the filigree that you want through the, because you can mark like wood and stuff with that, so I figured there's no reason you can't carve it. And with the will to do that while using a spell to make them float, you notice that you're having a more profound impact and more of yourself is going into a spell than you've ever had before to do this. Well, into a cantrip, because but yeah, like you are full on in touch with like that real magic inside of you, that like you even can kind of feel those eyes you see when you have your visions kind of over your shoulder as this is happening, as you like almost, you're not in the meditative state yet because that's later. But you realize like you're coming in touch with something like deeper within yourself as you do this.
Cool.
All right.
some real swamp witch magic shit.
Yeah.
It's magic shit. Magic in your foot.
Did Nikki make that for you?
No, I made this for me.
Oh.
Like clatter the bones.
I wish I could see. I have a knitted Charmander. It's fucking adorable.
It's from a fox.
I have a tuxedo Cthulhu.
That's awesome.
It's like round balls like a snowman, but it's got a Cthulhu face and it's wearing like a tuxedo and a tie.
That's awesome. I found these crochet patterns. They're called impkins, and they're these little
Yeah,
creatures
you
with
were
arms
showing
and
me.
legs.
I'm jealous.
You can make them anything. Like, so you can get them like little bows, and you can get them like hats and all sorts of stuff. I wanna make a witch like campaign characters if I get the book for Christmas. I just want to have like one of Sorrow and one of Sersha. I want them all.
That would be adorable. Okay. Do we get ambushed at night?
No, there's this real simple evening. Ty and Ham fall into an easy sleep. Same with Chick. Yeah, the first 4 hours really appear to go with no problem. Like you're doing your thing, but you're still aware of everything around you. You haven't hit your meditative state before you need to, like, that you need to get to before Chick said they would take second watch.
I'm gonna watch from a tree branch.
Actually,
When
when Ro tries to wake you up, she can't. When it's your turn for watch, Ro can't wake you up. And in this moment, we're going to switch a little focus to Chick, who's, as far as you can tell, sleeping all regular, how he normally sleeps. But in his dreamland, a very familiar woman sits on her little stool by her large house tree, which is different than a tree house.
the witch thing.
And she sits knitting silver, like impossibly thin silver strands like the ones that she tore from you. And you can see little glints of spider webs in the moonlight as it shines down with unnaturally bright radiance, filling the area of your dream light with moonlight. Welcome, little spider. It's wonderful
Hello.
to have you back.
Hello, godmother.
You've learned much.
Just that.
That's still a lot. Do you know my name? Just folding, and she smiles. Well, there's one among you who knows my name and can help you. But you...
Dor?
Is that what he's calling himself?
The hobgoblin? Yeah.
My little red friend. Yes. Dor. A rose amongst thorns, to be sure. But we're not here to talk about him. My little spider is ready. It is time to molt. And that can be a traumatic experience. And you hear the words traumatic experience seem to expand into infinity as the spider webs kind of like vibrate and move, and you feel like a shaking in your core as a creature lands in front of you. Not so much as lands, as black smoke seems to billow in from above and hit and disperse and create the form of this about 6 foot tall. At the waist up, it looks humanoid and with black skin and long ears, but from the waist down it has the body of a tarantula, hairy black legs sticking into the ground, just absolute mandibles, mandibling. I don't know what that term is.
Instinctively, I go for a knife. I don't know if I have any in this dream.
You can
but-
feel the knives that you have, yeah.
Then I just grab them both.
Do you...
I don't attack. I just hold them. Ready.
All right. The creature kind of skitters from side to side a little bit, almost like it's being held back by some preternatural force. Who in your group do you think of in this moment when you feel that immediate sense of danger? Who would be the first person you think of?
Well, Dor is ringing in my mind because
That's not Dor.
we just talk about that.
Yeah, that's not Dor. Sorry.
But he's not in the game today, so. So you're asking who
Like,
I could go
as a
for help?
reflex, yeah, like in the group,
For help, to help me.
yeah.
I think I go with Ty.
All right. All right. And it's in that moment that you kind of have that pull towards, like, wanting Ty's protection, that giant meat wall in front of you. Well, the second meat wall you have, I guess. But, in that moment, Ty, in your dream, you're playing a flute, getting mouthies, killing things. You're just having a really good dream. And then for no fucking reason at all, the ground beneath you opens and you feel yourself turn into, like, it's a very familiar feeling from when your cousin brought you to the sanctuary. But it pulls you, but the destination is different. It pulls you into this this brightly lit area with spider webs all around you, and it takes a second for you to kind of realize that the person next to you is Chick, but you were asleep. You know you were dreaming. Like, even in this lucid dreaming moment, this is weird.
Dick. Kind of look down at an angle. What's happening?
Yeah, you see like hundreds. Like, it's terrifying. Like, if you don't like spiders, this is not for you.
I don't know that he doesn't. I don't think he's like afraid of much of anything. But he just kind of like he instinctively like reaches for his battle axe and just pulls it forward, and he's like, "What are we doing?" And he's just like looking at Chick for any kind of guys. What is happening?
And he doesn't say anything. He just has a little panic on his face, like he doesn't know what's going on, and he doesn't like to have dragged you into this. Not like he doesn't like that you are here with him. It's like more guilt than reassurance.
I'll kind of Ty'll kind of like use the like blunt side end of his battle axe to kind of scoot you like behind him, and then just stand in front of them.
So the spider has chosen the thunder. Then let us begin. And the Drider's hands fill with black smoke as two swords appear in his hands and flies at you, taking 2 swings with a long sword. Oh, I lost my dice.
I'm gonna presume I'm full tilt, right? Like I've got all my hit points.
Yep.
I've got everything.
You're in a dream
okay.
state. You're 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Does 16 hit? Ty?
Yep.
All right, because that's at +5, just so everybody knows.
Yep.
All right. And does the 12 hit? I don't think so.
No.
All right, cool. Then yeah, as it comes down with the sword and it does like 3 or 4 damage, you can feel it cut you open. You can see the damage it does, but the black smoke appears. The pain is no less real. As you take... Whoops. Wrong one, sorry. 2 damage.
Okay.
5 damage, sorry. It's +3.
5 damage. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And with that, it is Chick's turn, and then yours. That's the thing.
As he attacks Ty, I'm gonna move from behind Ty from a blind spot, and I'm actually gonna move around and flank with Ty. And I'm gonna do the thing. What's his name? Booming Blade.
All right.
And then an offhand attack
Okay.
with advantage because I.
Yep.
And the first one is with Harold's dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, not good. That's a 21 to hit.
All right. That hits.
And the other one is this 20. So I have 20 damage total
20 damage total. Nice.
from both attacks.
Yeah, nice. Solid. Yeah. You stab him up and you get him, and even the spider webs around its feet definitely seem to, like, even though he is a spider, curl up into the long hairs and really, like, gets a couple of bites in, and you can see that he's affected by him just as much as anything else.
I'm gonna, as he gets his hits in, I'm gonna look at him and say, "Get back."
Oh.
You have mobile, right? You can get out of the way.
Yeah, I can move and
Yeah, get 10 feet back.
get back behind Ty again. It's all very agile, like jumping around.
A reminder: I believe you can walk on stuff on the spider stuff without getting stuck.
Yeah, but I have to cast the spell with an action.
Isn't that the spider thing? The
The spider batch gave me the spell, but not the effect.
All right. Fair. Thank you. Okay.
There are items that give you the effect, but not
Yeah.
this batch that I know of.
No, you're correct. You're correct. All right. So what is Ty doing?
So I don't know proximity wise how close I am, but I'm gonna back so that I am outside of a 10-foot radius from this thing. I'll take the damage if it comes. And then I'm gonna reach into my pocket with my left hand. You see him pull out a piece of rock and he just crushes it in his hand. And then he says, boom. And he just blows the dust. And he's gonna cast Shatter.
I like that.
By the way, forgot 9 more damage because I forgot about Booming Blade.
All right. Well, that's if he moves. But yeah.
No, at level 5 is... Sorry, it's 1d8 only. I'm gonna roll it again.
All right.
It's 1d8 for sure, and then 2d8
if they move.
5 more damage.
I don't know what he's made of, if he's inorganic at
You feel like you're hitting chitinous armor. Like it is.
Okay.
It's something solid and thick.
Okay.
Chitinous?
So I will cast it on his chitinous shell, like whatever that is. I want to shatter that.
It's organic, so it doesn't like.
Okay. So it doesn't have disadvantage, but
Yeah.
okay. So it is a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 6 plus 5 or 9 plus 5 is 14. Does that beat it?
14 saves, so you're gonna take half damage on 3d.
All right. Let me mark down here.
So 10 damage. It was 20
Oh, nice.
or 19, but
All right.
And the other effect, any of the non-magical items that he has on his person that isn't being worn or carried in the area is also broken. So if there's like spider webs and stuff that he's like supporting himself on, those are also blown away.
I'll think about that later. For now, I'll let him stay. Yeah. All right, yeah. You can see him kind of like wince at the damage, and some of the like armor kind of vibrate a little bit, but it's not. You can tell it's all organic, and the swords don't even look affected at all.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and, as my bonus action, I will rage.
All right. All right. Outside of this row, as you're trying to wake up Chick, his body starts to like move that little bit like you're moving in a dream, you know what I mean? And you can see that he's affected by something like beyond supernatural. And you can hear the like the same like rustling, only bigger motions as Ty's no longer snoring.
Have I got like an opportunity to do something?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what. Do you have an idea of what?
Well,
you'd
I was thinking that I would like I can't wake Chick, right? I've tried waking Chick.
Yes, you've tried.
And now I'm seeing that Ty is affected.
Mhm.
So I feel like and I do have it from yesterday. I do still have the slot for detect thoughts, but I was kind of thinking of like dispel magic potentially on Ty, because I think I could only do it to one person. I don't know. I the thing is, okay, hear me out. Above table, I don't want to stop something that is important for Chick, but I do have dispel magic, and I do have the spell slot from yesterday.
All right. Above table, like, just because you're a fucking divination wizard, you would just get a bad feeling about trying to dispel this.
Okay, in that case, what I'll do is I'll try and wake Ham.
All right. Ham, roll me a Constitution save.
Me?
Yep.
Nice. Thank God.
Oh, nice. All right, sweet. Yeah, you're really easy to wake up. You were just a little tired and stuff. Honestly, you just needed to roll above a 3 to be woken up. But yeah, you're woken up by a very distressed-looking Rosehip.
Kind of like literally right dead in front of your face, like she was shaking your face, and now you've woken up. You're like, and now she's like, eh.
She's just like a cat.
Points at both of them, and it's like, eh.
What's happening? Are they shaking?
And I can't wake up Chick, and now Ty looks like he's written Chick.
What?
Chick and Ty, but
Do they need to be woken up?
I don't know.
Perception check now that you're awake.
Yeah. I mean, Slob shakes in his sleep too. He's just chasing a rabbit. 8.
He's not snoring.
One from you too, please, Sage.
Oh,
Sorry.
Is Ty growling instead of snoring?
No, he's
Because
not
of
snoring.
rage?
He's not.
I
No,
see
because-
my own hand.
He start raging. Maybe he like
You can see it's like just. Yeah, it's
like a
not
dog
growling.
having a nightmare.
Yes, that's real good. Just like a car getting going.
I mean,
And,
if
as
he's
the
raging in
raise
his dream,
activates-
and if he's raging in his dream and raging externally, like every muscle is like taut, like in his face, everything.
Oh, and he's
fuck.
shining.
Yeah, no, you
He's thundering.
see it. Yeah, you don't know why, but you, Sage, you can feel that there's magic somehow. Like you don't understand, but you feel the presence of Ty's magic as well. Like this is like and Ham, you can tell even with an 8 that like he's pissed. Ty is not that's not how he sleeps. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Is this a magical thing that they need to do?
I don't know.
Do
I just don't want to be the only one to see it.
Okay, well, we can sit here and watch him till it's over.
Okay.
Sure,
And she kind of
come on.
like goes under your armpit. She doesn't hug you. She's just like sheltering like you're a tent. Like,
There's probably
One
some.
more perception check if from one of you, but you get advantage.
I have a +0 to perception.
I have +5, but I don't mind.
You do that.
Shablam.
It's at this time as you kind of, yup.
20.
When you kind of look over and you do see that Ty looks like he's bleeding. And that's where we switch over to Chick and Ty inside, and with another whoosh, whoosh, as the swords begin to glow. Lucky you. I meant to do that twice and it didn't work. Oh, damn. All right, yeah. And just absolutely biffs these two. They like he just slams against your axe trying to hit you, and then he fucking disappears. Just poof, in a poof of black smoke. Not even your booming blade had a chance to affect what was happening, as you can kind of see dim movement above you in the
When he makes contact
Spider
with my
webs.
blade, like before he disappears,
Mhm.
Ty just makes eye contact and he's like, no. That's all he says.
All right. That is his turn. And yeah, you see him above you about 30 feet moving through various layers of spider webs with perfect ease.
So I cast Misty Step.
Isn't it Ty's turn? Or is it you, Chick, Ty?
No, it's mine, right?
Yeah. I fucked it up. Sorry.
You told me that Chick goes first.
Yep,
Like we
yep.
didn't roll initiative, but Chick
Yeah.
goes first.
I cast Misty Step, so it goes zipping like jumping in the webs. And
Yeah.
when I at his head, I bombing blade him without sneak attack, I guess.
Nice.
What am I doing? Attack. Harold. That's a 22.
Yep, that hits. Solid hit.
And that's a 7 plus 4 and 11 damage. And he's booming bladed.
He's booming bladed. Yep.
I don't know what to do now. Can I grab into the web so I don't fall? Or I fall?
You can stand on the webs. Yeah, you're
I just stay in the webs.
you're able to like land on the webs, but since you don't have the spell activated, you are stuck. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, but you're there and you are on firm footing. It feels surprisingly natural for you to stand on these. All right. That's your turn. Next up, we have.
And wait, can I move away from him
Yeah, of course.
through the webs?
Oh wait, no, you're stuck. You don't have your movement.
Well,
this
that's why I'm asking, should I make a saving throw or
Yeah, make a strength saving throw to break out.
strength? Well, athletics, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the same thing, but 20.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're able to pick your feet up and go half distance.
I move, like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. And then after that is Ty.
Um.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Okay. Oh fuck. That was a natural 1 for 7.
Fuck. All right. As you go to like take your turn, you feel the judgment and eyes of the knitting woman kind of like burrow into you and like see you in a very unnatural way that literally shakes you to your fucking core. It's like having somebody rip open your metaphysical body, see everything that makes you tick and who you are, and then put you back together while maintaining eye contact. It is an invasive and like wrenching experience. It doesn't cause any damage, but you only have your movement this round.
Okay. Am I is this like difficult terrain for me?
No, you're on the ground. You haven't gone in there yet.
I haven't gotten
You know what
into
I mean?
spider webs yet.
Yes, you're. It's on the ground. So you have full movement.
It's like pretty big. I'm curious of the tensile strength of these spider webs. If all I can do is move, then I will attempt to move 30 feet into the spider webs and towards him, if nothing else, but to be as close to him as possible.
You already are at 30 feet from him.
Yeah.
No, I'm moving 30 feet
Oh,
towards
he's
him.
up
He's-
in the spider webs, not
Mhm.
like, and you're on the ground, so
Yeah.
you're climbing up.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Roll me a
I'm
strength
s-
check.
I'm seeing if it's something that I can.
The
I can
second you
actually get
touch
a
the
hold of.
rope, they don't even fucking give. You are
Okay.
like, holy shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you say like just straight, or you want athletics?
Oh, athletics check. Sorry, thank you.
I'm gonna say because there's a
Big difference for you right now.
Yeah. For me, it's at 3.
28.
Yeah, you're. Give me one more. I know it's at advantage, but you're just climbing, and I want to see how far you go.
20.
Nice. That's what I figured. Yeah, you're like every step is like grip, stick, pull, but you're like fucking doing it. Like you're raging, cursing out this fucking spider thing. Like your anger is fueling your actions very well, and you can only move
So
to 15 because it's difficult to. 15 because it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
But yeah,
20.
20 is 40. No, because you part barred.
Yeah, I don't have the additional. I only have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
But yeah, you get the 15 feet.
Okay.
And like I said, it's surprisingly fucking sturdy. You don't feel the same natural thing, like you're standing on one, using another to hold yourself, you know what I mean? Like you don't have the joie de vivre
Right.
of chick. But,
That is my movement.
all right. And we start the next round.
The only thing Ty will say when that woman stops looking at him is, "You're icky."
You're icky. And just smiles. Like, just keeps doing what she's doing. Like, every now and again, she'll just kind of like glance up and then go back to what she's doing as if what she's doing takes actual concentration for her. And it is from here that you see a like black, like, I don't want to use that term.
Base.
Yeah, black rays of energy zip through and pass around the various things as each of you take 2 blasts from this black energy. It's magic missile, just so you know.
I take after
blast.
them raging. Thanks for
You
hitting
have-
me. I needed that.
It's force damage, so I think you take full damage.
For magic missile, you don't have to roll, right?
No, you just roll damage.
Okay. How much damage?
+2 for. All right, you take 6 damage, chick. And 6 damage, Ty. All right. And once again, the black smoke and disappears to another part of the web, leaving your spiders to kind of disperse into the other tapestry of spiders and webs. And after it's chick's turn.
Yeah, now this time I do cast Spider Climb.
Nice. All right.
And that's that. And I
When
start.
you cast Spider Climb here, blackish tendrils kind of pull out of your back to create excess spider legs, much like the Spider-Man
Robot arms.
like that.
Yeah.
But they're black and they pull and they help you get through the webs.
Yeah, and I start crawling towards him until I get like 10 feet, no closer, and that's my turn.
All right. And Ty.
Okay. Is he still 15 feet from me?
No, now he's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
He's specifically moving away from you when you move towards him.
Okay, so I will use my 15 feet and move as close as I can to him. How you said I was 40 feet away?
So
So
it's
now I'm
25.
within 25 feet. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out one of my spears and whip it with everything I got.
Yeah. I'm not going to make you roll because you've gotten used to the stick and pull of it all. So
Okay.
it's just terrain and yeah, launch the attack.
It's a 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits. Roll damage.
It's 9 points of piercing damage.
All right. 9. The spear sticks into the back of its abdomen and stays there. And that is where we switch to Rose and Ham, who now see like black welts start to appear on both of their bodies from the magic missile attack they took and the various damage that.
I think I would first lay on hands.
Who?
Both of them, if they both have injuries.
True. Yeah. You have your points to divvy up. How do you want to do it?
I will. I'll probably start with 10 on which one looks the most injured.
Ty, for sure.
Does Ty look the most injured? I'd probably start with like 15 points and see if their body changes.
All right. That's fair.
Yep.
And yeah, you can see in Ty right away that the gash that he had gotten is closing up from your things, and the black smirches are tightening in on themselves.
I'm back to full strength. Thank you. That was exactly the number I needed.
Perfect. And then I have 10 more, so I would give 10 to Chick.
All right.
Then I'm not sure if I would try and wake them or just bless them.
Like we are dead. Bless you. Next, more luck in your next life.
No, I mean magic's weird. Sometimes you got to go through it, not avoid it, right? I think I would. I'm looking at my spells. I think that
Oh,
I think that I would cast bless on both of them and maintain bless.
yeah. Yeah.
Can you bless 4 people?
I
Bless up to 3 right now. First level. Right?
yeah.
I mean, to bless you or roll too, in case you keep doing stuff. I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
I was gonna detect thoughts.
All right. With your last thing, and who do you detect thoughts on?
Check.
All right.
Okay.
All right. As like you kind of
Wait,
concentrate
Hardy,
on
I'm glad I woke
this,
you up, Ham.
you start concentrating on this magic as you thank Ham for being awake, and you see her eyes kind of glaze back, but one is one color of the pin and the other is the other. So she has David Bowie eyes going, but they're like rolled back in her head. So like you can see the magic that she's doing has engulfed her, and she now too is asleep. That's right. An elf is asleep. And you find yourself in this radiantly lit clearing with moonlight bathing every inch in a beautiful soft glow. Shadows loom above you a bit as they move in the moonlight, and you see an old elf with radiant silver hair flowing behind her, kind of light blue tints to her fingers and eyes as she stares ahead and kind of looks at you, not like surprised, but the way you look at a friend you didn't expect to show up. It's not surprise, it's just happiness. It's just, oh, our little rosehip has finally shown herself. And goes back to knitting. And then she takes one hand off. Well, not off, but she kind of takes the finger and does this to Euro. And points up. And that's when you see Chick and Ty fighting a half man, half tarantula, 6-foot behemoth of a monster in this idyllic dream space that the edges kind of swim and ebb with darkness and light, all the same, but always enveloping the space. And
Roll to find out if I'm on the ethereal plane.
roll an Arcana.
Okay.
Can you repeat who said the look up? You said.
Nobody
to
said it.
snatch-
She just pointed her finger.
Well, no, yeah, but who's that person? Is the godmother is a different elf?
It's the same one. It's the godmother.
Okay.
19 for am I on the ethereal plane?
You are not, but you've heard
I'm not.
of people being pulled into dreamscapes and the dream plane, which is different than the ethereal. And you feel like you're in a pocket of it. Meanwhile, Ham, you find yourself in a dark forest with all of your friends incapacitated. You're concentrating on maintaining your holy might and projecting it into them, as darkness is the only thing around you. Even the person who can't sleep is asleep. Things aren't right. There is a permeable supernatural force that has seeped into you that you are not comfortable with, as you're left the one thing Ham has never been: alone.
Skinny. I'm going to.
I was thinking thin.
My first thought is I'm gonna bless them, those three. We just put up that makeshift forge, and so there's a whole slew of nasty smelling chemical reactions left over. I'm probably gonna go get some like sulfur and weird shit that I know like shocks your body to get too close to, and I'm gonna like get some of it, make a paste or something, and rub it under their noses to see if I can adrenaline their bodies into waking up. I'm literally gonna make smelling salts out of remaining sulfur from the forge. You're on mute.
That's going to take a little bit, especially because you're concentrating on, the bless as well. But that is something you can do. It's just going to take a little bit. But that's you are maintaining. And now we return to the top of the list, and I will put row at the bottom there. Thank you. And seeing that there is now a third person in this spider-like dreamscape, the Drider can just gets audibly angry. You can hear it, and and kind of like screams as more of these black tendrils fly out, and he uses magic missile again to hit each of you twice.
6 magic missiles.
Wait, whoops. God damned it. Don't listen to that.
Whoop.
It is the same. All right, 6, 7, 8 to Chick.
Wait, 8.
Yeah, damage 6 plus 2.
Okay.
6 to Ty.
Yep.
And 5 to Ro. As this as all like you have not had a lot of time to acclimate yourself. You basically found out you're in the dream realm, and then you feel these 2 black beams crash into you from above. And you guys are familiar with the feeling. You just felt it not too long ago. And the spider kind of clickety-clacks a little bit away. And
Boom.
yes, that's right. You did set that up, didn't you? All right, yeah, clickety-clacks a little bit away, not fearing the spiders. 2d8.
13.
Oh, all right.
Although let me check again. Yeah, 13.
All right. 13 damage.
Thunder.
As you can see, the
It's
spider is
is.
tearing chunks out of the thick tarantula legs of this drider. All right. And it is now Chick's turn. No. They
Yes.
You see, yes, it is. Sorry, but as a bonus action, you see like the moonlight kind of cascade brighter on him for a moment as some of his wounds heal a little bit. It's essentially just drinking a potion with flavor. So, yeah, go.
Okay. Then I move towards it, and I don't go in a straight line, although mechanically I do go to save movement. But it looks like it goes up and down and inside the webs, like very natural, like a spider.
Yeah.
And it comes up to him from one side. And I don't know if I can do this here right now, but I like to use the familiar sense, the help action.
Because you've activated a lot of spider stuff and you're in the webs, yeah, I like that you're using it thematically instead of just willy-nilly. I love it. Let's do it.
And also remember we have charges.
Oh, that's how we did it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then.
So I have one attack with advantage. I don't know if it's during the whole turn. I'm gonna use it for the first attack with Harold's dagger.
All right.
That hits.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm gonna attack again with the other dagger. I don't know if that was a booming blade also.
All right.
And with the other dagger, do I have the advantage or not?
No, just with the first one.
Okay. Yeah, it also hits.
Nice.
So it's 3d6, 2d4, 1d8 plus 4. 21.
21 damage. Yeah, you see, like, Chick is whipping through the webs in a really natural way and just absolutely takes chunks out of this. Like, literally cuts the spear out of the
body.
Drider, and it falls back towards. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Are you guys rolling everything with bless?
No,
Yeah,
but
haven't
well,
needed it yet. To be
I
fair,
hit it. I hit it all, but
yeah,
less
like-
doesn't add damage, right? It's
no,
just
just to hit and stuff, which is cool, and saves,
Yeah.
which is also great.
24. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna say you, if you would like, you can use with that acrobatics. You can use your reaction to kick the spear to Ty without like it stabbing him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I use my reaction, that's recovered at the start of the
Next time.
combat.
Yeah.
So I will be out of reactions.
Just for this round.
Yeah, I won't do that. Sorry, Ty.
Let it fall.
I,
It's fine.
I need
The-
reaction.
So how far? Just because we don't have like a map and I don't know
Yeah,
proximity.
yeah.
How far away did Chick fall from him?
The spear's only about like 10 feet away from you now because he
Oh,
carved
the
it
spear
out.
fell.
Yeah, not Chick.
Yeah, yeah.
No. It was the spear.
I will again tell Chick back up.
Yeah, I always back up like 10 feet.
Okay.
I do that like tick, 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 tick.
All right.
See, like a spider backing up with my new shadow legs. And that's my turn.
All right. And yeah, so you do that, and now it is Ty's turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my rage. Doesn't seem to be helping me at the moment, and I can't get to him. So, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull out a piece of rock. I'm gonna shatter it in my hand. I'm gonna blow it towards him, and I'm gonna look at Chick and I'm gonna say, "Boom!" And I am gonna cast Shatter on him again. Except this time, after I say "boom," I'm gonna look him in the face. I'm gonna say, "Stop fucking running, you coward!" And I'm also gonna cast Cutting Words
Oh.
on
Alright.
his Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Yeah,
As you go to breathe out the dust to cast
Yep.
the spell, a web fires from the abdomen of the Drider and kind of catches your hands. It's just counter spell. It doesn't hold anything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like it just stops that, but not the cutting words.
Okay. Well, what does it matter? The Cutting Words doesn't do anything.
What does
If he
cutting
can't,
words
if he
do?
can't, Cutting Words just lets me roll a d6 to decrease whatever his Constitution saving throw was.
Oh. All right. Yeah. No. All right. Sorry.
I'm
is-
sorry, I forgot. 15 is enough to saving throw 8 damage. You made me. You heard me for 8, and I forgot to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, that's
That's from before.
magic missile. Yeah, there's no saving throw for that.
No. For keeping the concentration of a spider climb.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Don't
me
worry
too.
about that. Because I forgot, and you're.
But
in a
it's
dream
15.
space.
I don't think
No, you're good.
that missed.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you for that. And with that, you see once you said like get out of the way, he wasn't letting that happen again. Like you fucked him up last time pretty good with that. So he was very quick to use the time he can do that. And that, do you want to move at all?
Yep. I'm gonna move towards him. I'm gonna keep coming.
All right.
How close do I get to him?
15 more feet. You're about
Those 40, 25 before.
25. So yeah, you're about like 10 feet away, 15 feet away. You're like getting there. And now it is Rose's turn.
I'm very confused. Can I perceive how well that the rider is?
Yeah,
Is he
that's a free
like
action.
chonky?
You can
Cool. Yeah, I just want to see, like, does he look like this is having an effect on him, or is he looking like he is? Damn. 14 to see how chunky the boy is.
It doesn't take a lot to see that he's taken a shit ton of damage, but still moving pretty well. Like,
Okay.
he's definitely bleeding. You can't not be when you have chunks literally carved out of you and blasted off and shit like that. But he, much like how when you were hit with the magic missile and everybody when they get hit, you feel the damage, but it's not outwardly shown in your dream state. Kind of close to the same thing, only you can see the damage on him. If that
This
makes
is a
sense.
bit of a weird one,
Why
but
not?
can I push the detect thoughts into the woman?
No.
Like, no, okay. So I've got like an opportunity to attack the Derrider as well.
You have,
And okay.
or however
and
you
I
choose
don't-
to help Chick.
Or however I choose to help Chick. Okay.
I don't want to limit you.
And dispel magic was a bad plan. Okay,
Help me.
I'm trying, I just don't know.
No,
what
no.
to
I
do.
mean, help me. How? Isn't help me killing this thing?
Okay, hear me out. He's covered in webs and he's a Spider-Man. How do we
Remember,
feel about?
webs are weak to fire.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. How do we feel about me? Like, I'm on the bottom, you guys are in the air. How do we feel about me like lining a fire up and just being like "chow" and then him falling through the webs and me being
love
like, "Hee hee."
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna try that. Pachow. That's
Oh shit! That is not what I expect. Okay. All
it's
right.
it's a dex
no.
16.
All right. Yeah.
Damn.
That's with a +6 too.
But even still, all the webs would still like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
burn in that line, right? So like he might fall over.
Oh yeah, 100%. You took his footing away, like, and
Yeah.
you did what? 9 damage. You know what I mean?
Oh
Right?
yeah, he
Isn't that-
takes half still, yeah.
Okay. I
I
was like,
think
it's not
yeah,
save
yeah,
or
yeah.
suck, right?
Yeah, it's not save or suck, it's half, so he still takes some damage at least.
Yeah, the night, while the moon is a beautiful light setting, there is something to be said for an absolute beam of fire that erupts however Ro would like to use the spell. So I know
Before that, do I lose my foot thing?
no, you're far enough away from him intentionally.
Like 10 feet away.
Yeah. Essentially,
That's enough.
you and Ty get an acrobatics check to like, hey, you guys, like swing from the broken rope or broken web like down, so it's not just straight fall
Yeah,
damage.
Of course, I swing like Spider-Man.
Exactly. And you have advantage on that while Ty doesn't. But yeah.
Oh,
9 damage. So
That's
roll.
29 on my athletics check.
20 in mine.
Oh, nice.
So, like,
yeah, you both like. It's perfect. You. Sorry. And how did you want to make it look?
Yeah, so I pull out my quill wand and I write in the air the glyphs for Asgore and I as I dot like the full stop at the end, I don't know, wave the wand around it and like from the glyph that's been written in fire in the air, like a scorching ray of fire just jets the fuck out at this spider dude.
Yeah, and you see it boil up underneath him, erupt, and just kind of coat the spire's abdomen in this like beam of fire as the webs are turned to cinders and he falls. I'm assuming you're not directly 100%.
No, I was
right
thinking I
underneath.
was like, yeah, I was thinking I was diagonal enough.
That he wouldn't
And
fall on you.
as he's like falling, I look at the woman knitting and I directly ask, if you know my name, may I have yours? I don't think we've met.
She keeps
But,
it
like-
and doesn't respond.
Okay, I don't like this bitch.
Hey, she's my godmother.
I don't
She's-
give a
Me
fuck. Like, it
She's
could be your
icky.
real mother, and I don't give a fuck.
She's a bitch, but she's still family. Like,
No,
so
we don't do we don't do justification for abuse. Like, this is a bad lady.
Where was the abuse? She's done nothing.
She has
Yeah.
put us in a
I
I
situation.
don't know, like I don't know where you think abuse comes from, but it ain't just physical, yo. She like
yeah,
Like,
she's
I
weird.
don't.
she looked at me real dirty, and I feel icky.
Yeah, I don't like this lady. Anyway, so the Derida, he's falling. So how far does he fall?
30 feet.
30 feet? You're muted.
You're muted.
Closer to 40 because he moved up a bunch of times and like
Because
around.
then
so-
he takes full damage.
Mhm.
Which is, I will go and find the calculation.
36 or 46.
I believe it's 4. It's like
1d6 of bludgeoning per 10 feet of fall to a
40.
maximum of 20d6. So yeah, it's 4d6.
he
So-
takes, and you see him land with a surprising amount of grace for the size of him. But you can hear kind of like as some of the chitinous armor takes a real shaking from that landing. But
Sweet.
since you were down there, you can tell right away that it didn't seem like the full fall damage, though. Like, he did manage to catch himself somewhat.
What a dick.
All right. And with that, we return to Ham, and you see the same black marks appear on this as you're doing the thing, so I'm going to need a medicine check out of you, if you don't mind.
10.
All right. It's not bad.
It's not a particularly complicated recipe. It's nasty smelling shit. I don't have any cure spells left, so whoever's getting hurt, sorry.
It is what it is.
Okay, you already got us a good length of the way.
All right. And
Okay.
from here is that you have you're doing it. It's just taking a little longer to get like the proper amounts. It was more rolling for time than for like recipe, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. And from here we jump back in and the Drider's on, and now you can really see that he's pushing real hard to kind of keep going. And he kind of looks around and kind of like goes into like kind of, you know, like when tall spiders or like spider robots lower the abdomen and then the legs come over like that. Does that make sense? Like a little bit like the knee. Anyway, he does that and then turns into black mist. And now you don't know where he is. And all of you roll a perception.
+4.
+4.
Nice.
Well,
I didn't say
21.
everybody.
well, wait, 12 plus 4. You said
See, the dice know exactly what Ham saw in the dream.
13.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. 13, is that with the +4?
Yes,
19.
I roll on one.
Oh, rough. All right.
21 in case you didn't get.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm blessed, aren't I? Hold on.
Yes.
That's a 21 then.
Nice. 2 21s. With the kind of all of you looking around, you realize that this spider isn't there anymore. Like, it actually just straight up ran away. and all that's
What a
left
bitch.
is cindering spider webs kind of dancing in a breeze, and you can see that they're starting to reform themselves at the middle as the fire dies out, more or less.
We're still
You're still very much in the dream. You're still like kind of hanging on the side of like a tree from the thing, more or less, from a
How high in the air are we?
at this point like 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
I was like 30 around
Yeah,
like
and then
that.
you swung
I
down,
dropped.
so
I
15.
dropped myself and I cast Feather Fall.
Ooh, nice.
And it looks like teeny spiders are throwing webs, holding me
Feather-
while I fall.
Featherfall can be up to 5 people when you cast it.
True.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody, well, rolls in the ground.
Yeah. I
Also
would like Featherfall.
for Ty. Ty gets grabbed into little spider webs.
Nice.
And I crawl with my new legs to be face to face with this woman.
And again, she's still sitting on her stool,
Yeah.
knitting, and she looks up at you, her face beaming with pride. And
But don't bring my friends again to this kind of stuff.
oh, I didn't bring your friends. You brought the thunder, and Rosehip came with love. I did not bring them.
Who is this Miss Muffet motherfucker?
Can I have a name now, please?
We're gonna
You've
give you
earned
one
it,
if you
young
don't give it to
spider.
him anyway.
What you call me is of little difference to me. That's what I respond to. But my name is... Oh my god. I've had it on the tip of my tongue this whole fucking... I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm so...
Only in words.
Sorry. Oh my god. Holy Glycinda.
Blicinda or Bli? Blicinda?
Oh my god. I'm
Can
so
you,
fucking
can you
sorry.
type it in the chat?
I'm not even sure I remember. My brain is telling me I'm not
Yeah.
saying it right, is the problem.
Well, it's okay. We'll put a pin
We'll
on it.
correct it if it needs to be. But yes, Glycinda.
So, what do you want from me?
I wanted to make sure that you are ready.
Ready for what?
What's coming, my dear?
I can
You,
avoid thinking about the dragons.
Do you know the first spark?
the first spark. She is old and strong.
Is she what coming?
was malice before the seeds of this forest ever started. She brought fire and ruin before time.
You see Ty take a very petulant stance. He like dropped his axe onto the ground. He's like, "Ugh, God."
Sorry, what did, oh, that, okay.
He's literally just like, how many more people are just gonna talk in riddles? And honestly, you'd be a lot more impressive if you just shot straight. I don't care how old the fucking dragon is, lady. I don't want to be here. Can you just tell us maybe, like, what's
If you don't
coming?
want to be here, and Ty, you wake up.
Where's
Like, just whoosh.
That was rude.
And also, you have a little schmutz on your nose. And it smells like ass.
Oh, where's Ham?
Right next to you. Like, literally giving you the
In
dirty
process of
Sanchez.
rubbing shit in
Yeah,
his
like
face.
giving you the
Oh.
dirty Sanchez as you wake up.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
It worked. Obviously.
Yeah, it worked. I don't know what worked. That bitch is crazy.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Thanks. Oh God, it smells awful. Oh, what did you do?
You know what the forge smells like. You're not
Yeah,
me.
but like, oh, something else is in there.
Hey, shit, Anna. And we find ourselves in the dreamscape again. And you just, with a wave of her hand, Ty kind of disapparates into mist in the dreamscape. And goes, if you don't want to be here, then you don't need to be. I hold no one against their will under any circumstances.
Chick, would you say that you're here consensually?
I'm curious. At least.
He's a curious little spider. If you would like to leave, you may go.
That is not what I asked.
I was just making sure. And of course, now the page isn't loading, so we'll go with Glycinda. I am Glycinda.
Are you the Wicked Witch of the East?
No.
I'm pretty
I'm the
sure
mother
that's
of the
Glycinda.
forest.
Oh,
That's Glenda, the good witch.
No, but Glissenda is the Wicked Witch.
It is?
yeah.
I don't know
absolutely
Wicked that
is.
much. All right, so fuck. I came up with a cool name that's already been used. Parallel thought. But yes, Glycinda, she is known as the first sower. As she, you wouldn't know any of that. Never mind. Just Glycinda.
You're a fashionable lady.
Thank you.
And are we ready? I don't think we are ready for fighting a dragon, small or big.
But you will be, and this will help you.
I do have a small question because you do know my name, and I did not tell you my name. And you seem to know Ty's heritage, but not his name, which is strange in its own right. But what else? How old are you?
I sowed the first forest. I am.
Like on the continent or the world?
Just kind of like smiles at you, waiting for you to get it. Like, and just nods.
Then why are you okay.
You're going to ask, why don't I just step in and stop this?
No, I don't ask people that powerful why they do things. That'd be silly.
I'll tell you that I'm not allowed, and I'm doing everything that I can.
That would be a change.
My little spider means a great deal to me.
Oh, you're a creepy bitch.
And you can see now that what she's putting, like she's been knitting the silver, it's taken shape, and it looks like a longbow.
Longbow.
A longbow, a silvery, like ephemeral longbow. And like just being woven into solid by her fingers.
Oh, I know one thing I do want to know. Is the dragon turtle thing real? Are we actually on a turtle? Are there any turtles, or is that like how do trees grow on a turtle? How big is the turtle?
I put my hand above her head. Like, calm down.
I just want to know, man. I just need to know about this turtle, man.
There are turtles. They do exist. Trees grow anywhere with time.
Even on a turtle?
Even on a turtle.
Are we on a turtle?
S. Giudino is a friend of mine. A dear, dear friend.
Do you know Barnabas? Are you friends with Oh.
I am aware of the gallivanting glutton, yes. And just kind of like rolls her eyes and is more along the lines of like, I'm sorry you had to deal with him. Like that's
About Asturina, what do you think about these artifacts that our village uses? Is that something that should be corrected?
It was left alone because it wasn't my business, but things are changing rapidly now, little spider. And you may need that power. It is well hidden, and even I can't exactly pinpoint or tell you where, and I'm sorry. But I can give you this. And she holds the longbow in two hands like this, and then snaps it in half. And one side becomes a short sword, and the other side becomes a dagger. And she hands them to you.
And I grab them.
These are Glycinda's mercy.
I look at it. I look at her, and I ask her, "What happened with my mother?"
Your mother chose the path that she was on, and I respected that. I never would have wished it myself, but as you will learn in time, others will often do what they will do regardless of you. Know that she is terribly missed, little spider. Know that she was loved unconditionally. And still is.
I smile at her, and thank you.
Alright.
I guess we'll see you again.
Thank you for helping him. I appreciate you, Rosehip. And you're both awake.
You come to and you hear Ty being like, there was this creepy old bitch who was like knitting with and like she looked at me like she wanted to take all of my clothes off, and I didn't like any of that.
I'm telling you, heavy file.
I have this knife and
You're
sword.
muted.
I don't know what that is. What is a snake fucker? What?
No, it's when you like teenagers.
Oh. Yeah, you guys wouldn't even count as teenagers in her life.
Yeah, we are.
Like you guys are still sperm. Like for lack.
Besides, we're in the
than-
medieval. With 11 years old, we could be married with 5 children.
Exactly. You guys are late in the social stuff. You're like, I don't want a wife and
Anyways.
farm.
Are we soon to finish the session?
Yeah, that is where.
Then I would like to finish by kicking Door awake. I want some answers from him. No.
Door kind of. Oh yeah,
No, I mean, we
Yeah.
can leave it for
that's where
him.
you wake up. All right, yeah, hell yeah, super dope.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry about the last bit. Kind of like segregating a little bit. I tried to. I hope I did a good job of giving Ham something to do and Rose something to do before they figured it out and stuff like that. Like,
No worries.
I don't like
think
the
it
idea
was
of
cool.
like feeling left
Personally, I
out.
think it was cool. Not
No.
because it was my dream, but the separating people, I think, is fun. If
Yeah, I think it's
if done right, and I think it was done right.
Thank
I think you
you.
did pretty well. I guess if I were to give a critique, you know, if Ham had been, let's say, like a monk or something, he would have been significantly more disadvantaged and unable to help. So from a standpoint of picking the right people, I think it was done pretty well. But there should be some mechanics while they're asleep outside of healing that you can do. That's like whether it's like murmuring in his sleep so that you can do something. There just should be another mechanic there. That's my only. That's
Part
my
of
only
me
critique.
was gonna have like a Loki moment where you all wake up and Ham is just surrounded by goblins, like dead fucking goblins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
because
I mean, Loki? Is it Loki?
Yeah, like let him
From
let
God of
him
War?
defend our
'Cause I
bodies
can't
or something.
remember
Oh,
his
okay. I
name,
was
yeah.
thinking Marvel Loki.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I went God of War. But yeah, that is the end of it. Life happens every direction. Roll with the 1s and 20s, especially Sage, who gets them whenever they want. All right. Bye.
Bye.